seven other good people. I said to myself I wasn't going to say anything about Brother Polight, but I've come to realize that social media is a village. Literally a village. It is that small. You know. But if Polight ever see this, Polight, if you get out of this one, this will be your greatest debate ever. Without even saying a word. This is how life pushes us to evolve. Because we're always using the mind. You know, to do whatever, to make money, to gain knowledge, to be able to speak. You know, so yeah, it's a great story. You know, like everything else, still great. Greetings again. This one is for Brother Polight. So when I first heard the news, I was thinking about doing a video, but I said let me let some time play out and observe. So very serious charges, and I guess you can't really say much. So I'm not going to be negative. I have a daughter around that age, so you already know what it is. I don't really hear. Well, I wonder if this young lady has a father, and where is he? You know, maybe the mother can't really say anything. Also, I understand. But I hope that young lady has a father in her life to help her through this. You know. So, the way I feel about this is, if you get out of this one, this will be your greatest debate ever. And with few words. Because I've seen a lot of your debates, and I see how you say a lot to get to your point, but you've been subdued to say very little. So it's a life lesson for you. I saw a video the other day with you talking. I couldn't really watch the whole thing, but one thing that you said, without saying that you're innocent, I guess you can't even say that you're innocent, but you kind of mentioned that if these things would stick, would you be still out here enjoying yourself and doing whatever you're doing? And I saw another video saying, with you saying that I guess you were implying that you were going to sue people. But then I began to wonder to myself, what about these people who is accusing him of these things? Are they just accusations without no basis? Are they going to be sued? Why would you waste your time suing people from YouTube? You know what I'm saying? To me, that didn't really make much sense, because they're going off of the public records and the charges. You know? So, if the court or the courts put out misinformation, you would have to sue them. So I don't think that you really have a basis on that. But I realize that when you have great orators, you know, they know how to play on the minds of the people. Truthfully, the so-called woke or conscious community are the people that give us information that spark something to make you go and look for yourself. You know, I would prefer them to be preserved. You know, I understand that spiritual wealth and material wealth should be in balance. But at this particular time, with the charges against you, I feel like your focus should be less on money. You know, a lot of people have money. That does not make them good people. A lot of people have money. That does not mean that they're able to help others. So having money is one-dimensional. You know, and I know talking about money will garner you a lot of followers, because people want that. And then you have to think to yourself, maybe these people want money as opposed to you being an innocent free man. So they would use you in that way. If they can make whatever they can make before it all goes down and you're possibly arrested, which it will be a long sentence. They would think to themselves, well, I already made my money. And then they will have whatever they have to say about you that is negative afterwards, despite you made them money or helped them to make money. What I realize is a man should know when to lay low. A man should know when to change his movements. You know, you said it. It would look real disgusting if you end up being guilty after saying what you said. That, hey, do you think I would be out here like this if whatever? You know. So I think a lot of people wish it was something different. You know, years ago we heard about the fraud and the scamming and the, you know, personally, I don't like guys who show off. You know, it kind of run my blood a little bit. You know, because, you know, it make us look foolish in a sense. You know, even if a man make money, a fool in his money is, you know, you already know the saying, a fool and his money. So you may make a lot of people money, but if they don't know how to manage it, the money could be gone. You know. So hopefully in your classes, you're teaching people how to maximize their finances. You know, a lot of people make money. we're in a capitalist country, we're in the West, so money is always moving. That's why they call it currency, right? But then it can wither away easily. The one thing that I didn't like, I heard a lot of people blaming Sarnetta. And I remember thinking to myself that all the knowledge out here, a lot of people still seem simple-minded. Even all the knowledge that they've gained from Sarnetta. You know, I've never really had no problem with Sarnetta. I've reached out to him. I understand man like that, a lot of people try to get to them to deal with certain vibes. So I get it. You know. And some of the characters and his vibes is like, I don't agree with them, you know. And I can see their deficiencies very easily, but they can't. A lot of these guys, they believe in books. They ask you for references as if that is going to make anything more factual, especially for old and ancient things, you know, where things are added on, taken away. Some things are hidden, like we don't even really know, but they seem mighty confident and arrogant that they have the truth. And a lot of times I don't think so, you know. A lot of times it's just for good conversation and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? And life could be simple, you know. And I think that even if we never knew our history, I think the Creator is in all of us. And somehow we would know what we need to know to live and survive in an efficient and good way, you know. Yes, history is good, but you can always make history. So that's another thing. So, can't remember, I might have heard Sarnetta talking about, he said something, but I remember thinking to myself, in the beginnings, Sarnetta got a lot of information from other people, making VHS tapes and so on, you know, and I'm not sure if he gave royalties to anyone, you know. So I know we all lean upon each other, so we have to be careful of what we say, that maybe people are taking our stuff or whatever, when initially we may have taken also. So it goes both ways, and that's how the balance comes, you know. But to type Sarnetta in this is a mistake. And in the earlys when this thing first hit, that's the one thing that I noticed that kind of felt weird. You know, like Sarnetta wasn't getting his respects. And you would like to think, or I would like to think, that if Sarnetta knew something about these vibes, you know, he would have done or said something. But then again, who knows? A lot of vibes is happening. Because look at young Pharaoh. You know. Young Pharaoh. I don't know if I can make a video on you, but I know I'm off topic. But hope you can rise up out of whatever is going on, you know. Saw you on Sarnetta platform first. So Sarnetta bring a lot of people to the table, you know. SETI and, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, bro, Polight, all the flossing and the arrogance, feel like now's the time for family time. Feel like, you know, you can't tell another man what to do. But because of the extent of these charges, I don't think money is the empowerment you need right now. you know. Because when you put yourself out in the public and say that you're for the people have a say. Because at the end of the day, you gain recognition from these people and you gain wealth from these people. And it's not like a profession or a career. We're talking about so-called wokeness or consciousness. It's a family. So I hope you listen to them as much as they listen to you. You're a speaker. A lot of people listen to you. But I think that in this particular time, you need to be the one to listen. Seeing? You have to preserve your soul. You have to focus on family and healing. And if you're innocent, which will be a good thing, but it's still kind of tricky because we're talking about a young child in adult situations, you know, and I don't know how that came to be. I don't know the facts of it. Hopefully it comes out that is you know what I'm saying? Because I understand that certain men in positions, certain types of issues come their way differently than the regular man. I understand that. But I feel like now is the time to just cool. Fall back, deal with your situation, focus on family. And when it's all said and done, you have to explain to the people why you were in this position and how they can prevent being in that position. So this will be practical knowledge that we need outside of the 42 laws of Ma'at. You know, we want more practical do's and don'ts. Seeing? So yeah. Anyway, to all the people, love and honor, blessed.